What's going on, everybody? Dialerix TV back with another video, and in today's video we'll be discussing why Jeanie Buss isn't interested and don't care about drafting Bronny James, and why she still prefers to win NBA championships and collect banners. Okay, we'll confirm that Jeanie Buss still has that burning desire to win titles, and that she still has her father Jerry Buss DNA of still wanting to win and give the fans what they want to see, which ultimately is seeing their team win titles and compete at the highest level. This would let me know that that competitive spirit still flows through her beautiful veins. But when Jeanie Buss was storming out of that arena after the Lakers were getting their butts kicked by the Pelicans like a kid whose mama found out they've been acting up in school, okay, it showed me that she still cares more about winning than being a mediocre team and just drafting Bronny James. See, it actually showed me that she could care less about drafting Bronny James, okay? She wants titles. She wants banners. Because she could have just easily sat there and just took the beating like some owners who are just content with the team tanking as long as the team is generating revenue, okay? But it was the way she got up out of her seat and stormed out that arena in embarrassment, rage, displeasure, anger, frustration. See, as a fan, yes, I am absolutely furious that the Lakers are outright pathetic this season. But it's all in how you approach it. It's all in your behavior, your body language that shows me whether a person truly cares or not. Because just think about Russell Westbrook and sensitive comments and his response to the fans heckling him for losing. He tells fans, if you don't like what you see, then go home. That's the last thing an NBA owner wants to hear from his players. See, the fans come first, because why? The fans bring in money. That money helps pay the players, right? Russ says, if we win a championship or not, if we win a championship, it's okay. If not, I'm fine with that too. And then he says, oh, I got kids at home, blah, blah, blah. But I don't care about your kids, bruh. I didn't pay money to come see your kids play. What players fail to realize is that the money that the fans pay helps put the food on the table for the players to feed their kids, right? Because if fans stop buying tickets and the ratings drop, which means fans are tuning out, they're not watching anymore, that takes food out of your three beautiful kids' mouths. So basically, Westbrook is just spitting in our face with those comments. LeBron James looked disengaged, going back and forth with fans, telling them they don't know basketball. No, they definitely know basketball. They know that just because you scored 30 points doesn't mean that it's going to have an impact on the team in a good way, right? It's not helping the team win. Trevor Ariza using vulgar language with children around, right? And I get it, players are human. But one must ask, do you really think that the Lakers players would have responded to those fans had they been winning? No. It was them being sore losers. The Lakers played horrible, and the fans didn't like it, so they told them about it. Then you have Stephen A. Smith, and this applies to all the Bronsexuals out there, saying that just because LeBron James delivered the Lakers a title, that it doesn't give fans the right who've paid their hard-earned money, that we should just allow them, that we shouldn't say nothing, that we should just be grateful that LeBron James brought us a title, that we shouldn't boo LeBron James. But LeBron James, he's not a king to us. He might be your king, but he's not our king. But hey, Stephen A. Smith, at your job at ESPN, do the bosses at ESPN say, oh, Stephen A., you did phenomenal. You did a phenomenal job 2 years ago. You did so great that our ratings were through the roof last year. You know, as of late, since you've been on the air, you've been looking uninterested. You're showing up late. You aren't as entertaining. You're not performing well. But hey, don't worry. Here's an award. We'll reward you for not being entertaining, right? We're just going to pay you based off what you've done in the past. No, it doesn't work like that. And anybody who watching these videos that have a 9-to-5, no, it does not work like that. This is LeBron James' job. This is what he does for a living. He's getting paid millions of dollars to go perform. In the business, it's what you've done for me lately. We're not going to reward you based on what you did in the past. Because if that's the case, as I mentioned, you should have nothing to say to Anthony Davis right now, because, I mean, he came over to help LeBron James. He helped bring the title. Because like I said, the first season, LeBron James missed the playoffs when he first arrived to the Lakers. Then AD helped him get to an NBA title. So then Anthony Davis continues to get injured. So what's the problem? Why are y'all even entertaining the conversation about trading him? Why are you upset? He delivered you a title, remember? So he should get a pass. Rob Pelinka should get a pass. If Giannis Antetokounmpo decided, hey, I won a championship last season, so I'm gonna just chill this season. I'm gonna take the season off. It's okay. I brought Milwaukee a title last year, so I'ma just relax. No, it's unacceptable. But Jeanie Buss, she's showing us that she isn't worried about drafting Bronny James. See, that's LeBron James' goal. But her actions are showing that she don't care about drafting him. She don't care about no farewell tour. Because it's not like Kobe, where Kobe was 37 and he's getting injured left and right and his body's breaking down. And it's not like you have a bunch of young guys that you've been, drafting and they have to figure things out. No, just forget about 80 for a second. You still have Russell Westbrook. Okay, Shaquille O'Neal? Because Shaq going out talking about the Lakers, if they get rid of LeBron James, then you'll never win another title again. Well, the Lakers aren't a title with LeBron James. Talking about the Lakers have to put talent around LeBron James, but LeBron James has talent around him. He's the problem. It's the way you go about getting your 30 points. His missed shot attempts, his turnovers is what's hurting the team. But the Lakers aren't going to win the title with him. If you make the players around you better, then that's what you have to do. Andrew Wiggins never was an all-star his entire existence, yet Steph Curry elevated his game and now he's on the all-star team. See, LeBron James wanted Andrew Wiggins traded when he went back to Cleveland, right? But Steph Curry turned Andrew Wiggins into an all-star. Jordan Poole playing at an elite level. They play with effort. The Warriors play with effort. But anyway, Jeanie Buss hasn't committed on record or even sounded remotely, interested in the idea of drafting Bronny James, especially if the Lakers aren't winning, which would require the Lakers to tank, because otherwise she wouldn't have just walked out the game. She would have just stayed there and not cared and just tanked. But anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think. Y'all get in that comment box, like, share, subscribe. I'm out.